They come from all over the United States, men and women who have fought for our great country and bear the scars of war, drafted, enlisted, or commissioned, young and old. They are our nation's Purple Heart recipients, and their stories tell the true cost of freedom. Chosen by the National Purple Heart Honor Mission to be a part of the 2021 Patriot Project, they were selected not for the injuries they sustained, but because of the lives they have lived. They may have left the battlefield, but they all continue to serve. Soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. They recall harrowing stories of bravery, brutal combat injuries, seemingly insurmountable odds for recovery, and how their experiences shaped their lives once they returned home. As with most who have seen the horrors of war, they don't see themselves as heroes. To them, that reverent term is reserved for those who didn't make it back. During this special mission, the National Purple Heart Honor Mission celebrates these extraordinary individuals with powerful tribute events in New York City, a unique tour of the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, a visit to General George Washington's Revolutionary War headquarters, time at the National Purple Heart Hall of Honor, and a celebratory welcome home rally to let them know America remembers their sacrifice. For many, especially our Vietnam veterans, it is the homecoming they never received. For all, it is a clear message that their sacrifice and service still has meaning and impacts people of all walks of life. Most of those honorees spent many terrifying days in faraway places, unsure if they would ever return home or how their future would be shaped by the battles they'd yet to endure. For these few days, they are shown admiration and appreciation for their sacrifice and their service.
As a veteran, and all of us as veterans, we take incredible pride in America and the American spirit. And I feel it's important for each of us to take a few moments from time to time to understand how fortunate we are to live in the United States of America. For more than 2 decades, the National Purple Heart Honor Mission has been dedicated to paying tribute to our nation's combat wounded through special outreach and educational programs.
One of our fireboats, this is for us, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is in your honor.
It is such an honor to be here, to have this on me, to be amongst so many heroes and their family members. It's incredible. You know, my brother was a hero, no question about it. What do firefighters do? They run towards danger all the time. Well, this is what our military does every single day since our inception of our country. It's only fitting that you heroes are here participating in this event today.
I say to you, we need to remember those that you fought with, because they're in your mind, and those people who served with you, who made the ultimate price of losing their life, we need to remember them.
We're combat wounded veterans. Some of our wounds are completely healed in and out, while other wounds can't be seen with the naked eye.
Behind me is the Walk of Honor, and on the pylons are the names of 1,744 New York City residents killed in action in Vietnam.
It kind of brings you back to them. A bonding is like, you can feel for them because you were there with guys just like that.
Well, compared to the way we came home and the reception, or the lack of This is heartwarming. It's years overdue. There's a lot of Vietnam veterans that still carry a lot of anger because of it.
What the Vietnam veterans wanted to do was to make damn sure that no generation was ever treated the way we were. So we were reaching out and encouraging them, and especially on this trip, we have a number of people who are suffering from PTS, and it's our job as the so-called elders to guide them back and just talk to them and read the messages. If you need help, a real man or woman will reach out and get the help.
You read the letters and you see some of these Vietnam veterans placing their flowers, and they just don't place the flower. They stop and, they're remembering people that didn't come home with them. They have buddies over there, so that's important, and people should understand what we've lost, what America's lost.
These young guys and gals from Afghanistan and Iraq stopped what they were doing to serve their country. No questions asked. They felt an injustice as to what happened, and they didn't know what to do to give back, but they gave. They went and enlisted, and you have to remember, there's no draft. They enlisted to serve their country, served multiple tours in both theaters.
It's something that's unspoken, and that's something that we all have in common, is that unspoken bond. And coming here, this is like coming home for me. I mean, this is bringing it back to where everything started from. Everything that I went through my service, it's kind of a way of, I guess, closure.
I have two cousins, both served in Vietnam. Well, I found out neither one of them are enrolled here. They will be shortly.
This has been fantastic. This has been quite an experience. I was so fortunate to have been invited to come to this event, and it's just been overwhelming.
To have something dedicated just to those service members who were killed in action and wounded in action, it feels great that our country can do this for us. We kid each other as we go along, but it's a brotherhood, and we do have some ladies here that have received the Purple Heart, but we've combined and we come together as one, and it's a homecoming to us.
I feel incredibly humbled and blessed to be, and especially as you learn the history behind the medal, you really become more and more humbled. How it was given.
It's dedicated to me, yes, in a way, but it's dedicated to every soldier that I feel that lost their lives, or the POWs, and also for them that didn't come home. And so I am just thankful that there's something out there that they can recognize those folks and me also.
This is a lifetime experience, something I'd never even thought of, that I would be around to even see. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know this existed. It's an honor and it's a privilege to be here, because so many will never be able to be here,
So we have a pretty rigorous nomination process. Individuals are nominated by family members, by co-workers, other colleagues, and from around the nation. And every state each year gets one representative, one honoree. And what we do is we take all of those applications and we make them blind. We wipe out the names, we wipe out the photos, and we look at their stories. Not only what they did in wartime, but just as important to us, what they've done since they've come home.
He was awarded 7 Purple Hearts, 2 Silver Stars with V's for valor, and a Bronze Star with V for valor, and the Army Commendation Medal. He was there 6 months and 3 days.
This week is such an honor to me and my daughter because he was so honored to even be nominated to come to New York to on this mission.
Without further ado, let me introduce the 2021 Purple Heart Patriot Project honorees. Let's show them the appreciation they deserve, and in the case of our Vietnam veterans, the welcome home they never received. This evening, we're privileged to have Purple Heart recipients from across our nation. It's fitting that this rally is being held in the Newburgh Armory Unity Center, the nation's very first Purple Heart Armory. The brave heroes who have joined us today are the best of the best our nation has to offer, not just because of their service in the military, but because they continue to serve communities and our nation, because service simply is part of who they are.
You all spent your day today coming here to honor these folks. That's a big deal to me. Because when something hurts you, when it cuts your flesh, you're humbled. When you're blown up, you're humbled, shot. Humility comes to you at the low times. Fortitude comes to you at the high times. But resilience gets you through all the times in between. And resilience comes in the form of family and community and people who take care of us and remind us why we're here and what we're doing.
What an honor it is today to stand amongst these brave men and women. These patriots so cherished peace and freedom, they were willing to give their lives so that we could live in a great land we call America. These heroes have a legacy and an example that serve as an inspiration for future generations. I've had a lot of commands in my career, but this is the command I'm most proud of. The one thing I know we all loved when we were deployed was getting mail from home. So you're all gonna get your mail. Staff Sergeant Abbey, Sergeant Major Blair, Captain Buswell, Specialist Gawal, Len Crosby.
They each carry scars, visible and invisible, and have returned from combat zones almost too brittle to imagine. For many who participated in the 2021 Patriot Project mission number 2, it was the trip of a lifetime, a chance to bond with fellow Purple Heart recipients, to talk about their experiences, to realize they are not alone, and chance to share a little more about themselves with a loved one. Their sacrifice cannot be repaid, but through the Patriot Project missions and our other tribute and education programs, the National Purple Heart Honor Mission works to ensure these heroes know they have the gratitude of our nation.